Fingers crossed, boys and girls. You never crash, we're just gonna delist the tournament, I guess. Just go straight into bug fix mode. And as we all know, if it's not an official tournament, it's completely worthless. Just leave immediately. If we don't crash, we just respawn like true gamers. I'd rather not. Okay, so for the dead air, I've been watching over the logs and making sure everything's kosher. ARP having some trouble getting into their top zone here, while MCR have already captured their first zone. Saw something explode on the lead ship here. It appears there's a little bit of a bump, but one of the kinetic missiles is on the way, or has been launched anyway, but a fighter has actually been launched. It's not tracked. Not shielded, not much of anything on it. But it does have some Tigers. Oh. And it's been torn apart almost immediately. Keen has helpfully told me that build info is accessing multiple physics threads. That's good. The server still has build info enabled. Ooh, Wiseman's boat getting punished. Look at that shunt right there. Is he paying attention? Problem with flying a fighter into a grid that has a bunch of point defense is that it has a bunch of point defense, but there we go. It appears that the grid has changed hands between Tate and Kremi and Wiseman. Unclear who actually owns the grid at this point. Make sure to claim, boys and girls. And Helios. First time we've seen those in a bit. Streaking around. Here's the boats are sailing straight to the next capture point between the asteroids in the center to get shot at from all directions. Oh, got another launch from a fighter here. This one is a tracked fighter. You can see now that the fighters have deployed, the battle points have returned to a normalized state. Wiseman going to decap that zone. A lot of fire and a lot of boat between these asteroids, causing a little bit of chug on the server. Not bad, not bad. Bonnie doing his best to lovingly massage that asteroid with as many bullets as possible, but it is working just fine so far. A lot of projectiles in the air. Bonnie's shields are down completely. He's used the afterburner to get himself moving again. Wiseman on the bottom left of the screen there, racing forward. What's he going to do about it? Noticing the bottom capture point still open. He's got a medium laser there. Wow, that's a lot of fire. I keep saying it, but Jesus, look at that. ARP definitely at a disadvantage here. As Bonnie, oh, he jumped. Where'd he go? A little bit forward. Not that far. Looks like he only had one charge in that drive. Oh, there's another jump. Tries to get out of dodge. Let's see the internal AWG on the bow there. Starting to reverse. Shit. Wrong way. Fuck it. Don't be a nerd. There we go. Just as a little brain fart there. Pardon me. Is there any apes on the field? There does not appear to be. Is it apes? Better not be apes. Oh, that's it. Tate has gone red. He's gone red. How'd he go red? Still has thrust. Oh, it was one of the fighters. Ah, that's the problem with these track fighters is if one of them dies, then that's a pretty heavy point loss. I believe that was all the tracked fighters. So if it's the apes doing it, I'm gonna be mildly irritated. ARP getting cut apart from multiple directions here. Fighter has been launched. Where's it going? It's slightly messed up. Might not be going anywhere. Certainly not in a hurry. All three zones belong to MCR now. They just managed to decap one. Bonnie's still on the asteroids being focused by Squishy. He's just hanging out. Huh? No weapons left on Bonnie. This boat has no guns. The first weapon strip I think we've seen this tournament before the grid was basically crippled, but this looks like it's only going to go one way. Oh, that's it. Bonnie's gone red. ARP now down to 75 points. The last member of the team that is tracked is Tate. It appears to be all over. Well, Zero, you might be onto something, because this server has no G-forces, but it does have build info. And I don't see any apes. So the solution is to just ask any teams that are using apes to remove them and replace them with something else. Yeah, if that is indeed the case.
Subparts. I feel like it's very common. Error log spammed.
Yeah, but it's also the common factor between these two fights. Or rather, the all the fights that crashes. Check goes for a ramp, doesn't quite make it. Yeah, this one perfectly fine. Yeah, potentially.
I mean, leave him on if it crashes.
And that's it. Game. Okay. Well, that was faster than I was expecting, but it does bring us a little bit closer to where we should be. MCR played that exceptionally efficiently.